Got the skills to play the game, it's the ROL. Rap off league, not the NFL. What? We got rappers, we got trappers, we got singers, yeah. Bring your A game to the stage, we not taking L's. Got the skills to play the game, it's the ROL. Rap off league, not the NFL. What? We got rappers, we got trappers, we got singers, yeah. Bring your A game to the stage, we not taking L's. It's bars over stacks, don't show up if you whack. Better proofread that verse before you put that shit on wax. Pin game over fame, spit that wrong, I can't be tamed. They tremble in they lane, flow fire, untamed flame. I'm hot, really starting to heat up. Ghetto stars, baby, I'm good at amping my team up. Let the games begin, other teams can't see us. We taking over the vision, ghetto stars, let's eat up. Got the skills to play the game, it's the ROL. Rap off league, not the NFL. What? We got rappers, we got trappers, we got singers, yeah. Bring your A game to the stage, we not taking L's. Got the skills to play the game, it's the ROL. Rap off league, not the NFL. What? We got rappers, we got trappers, we got singers, yeah. Bring your A game to the stage, we not taking L's.
Want to give a special thanks to our sponsors over at Lagodi, Nation of Elevation 2.0, Chopping It Up with Pops, Brink TV, Worldwide Radio, and giving out free game. We appreciate y'all. And to everybody that tunes in each and every Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and tunes in on them games on Saturdays. Well, y'all know this week's on Sunday, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Man, we appreciate y'all too. Y'all keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, and welcome back. Yeah, good to see y'all again. By the way, I know it's kind of weird, probably not seeing me 3 days a week, but it's okay. We're gonna get used to it. Lauren did a great job by herself on Monday. Shout out to Clickster. Y'all will be seeing Clickster and Lauren still on Mondays. It's Motion Mondays. It's just helping me out with everything going on, and I'm trying to give other people involved another opportunity to help us out here with the RapOffs League. So once again, appreciate everybody that's been tuning in on the Sundays with Trippy, now Mondays with Lauren and Clickster. Today, with me and Kenny, and Fridays is in the booth with Mauser, Young Gangsta, AJ, and Money T Nero. With that being said, though, welcome to the Rap Offs League Live News, where we talk about everything. And yes, I mean everything. The Rap Offs. I'm Cody CraZee. Y'all know what it is. It's Winning Wednesdays. And it wouldn't be Winning Wednesdays without my guy, my co-host, my brother, North Hustler's own, the one, the only, Bucket Hats official. That's Kenny.
Oh, yeah. You heard that, Tribby? Yeah. I'm rocking bucket hats since my hair would look normal.
Oh man, what's up, Kenny? Man, how you feeling, man? What you up to, man?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. I'm about to drop this album this weekend, and then we got the album release show or not tomorrow, but Friday on March 21st. It's gonna be at the Hip Hop Lounge, 5721 Royal LaGrange, which is basically like our damn near our HQ at this point. And it's $10 to get in, but we're gonna have a bunch of fire artists out here. I'm performing all new music. It's gonna be fun, man. We're gonna have Lagodi's gonna do a set all at once, like all 11, or wait, well, 9 out of the 11 are gonna do like a set together. So I think that's gonna be kind of cool. But yeah, man, just keeping it going, keeping it winning, right? It's Wednesday, so we winning.
Hey, you sure know what to say, man. It's Winning Wednesdays, and speaking of Winning Wednesdays, it used to be this would be the last day of the week for our shows before we would, before the game would happen and stuff like that. But now that we got Fridays, we're kind of in the middle now, which is kind of perfect for us. I think. I think I like where Winning Wednesdays is right in the middle. But we're 4 days away from week 4.
Yes, sir.
It's on a Sunday this week, y'all. Everybody at home, it's on Sunday this week, which we're going to talk about how Toxic Sundays is going to work at the end of the show. We're not going to talk about that right now, so y'all stay tuned and we'll let y'all know how Toxic Sunday is going to work this week. But yeah, Kenny, man, going into week 4, I'm going to look back at week 3 results real quick. Goats, Bombers, the Goats lost 3-2, Trappers. Y'all got a big dub, or Hustlers got a big dub over the Trappers. I
Yes,
mean,
sir.
Ghetto Stars getting that huge victory over the Lyrical Assassins 4-1, and then the weird outcome of the Hog Killers Riders game, but was still a great, shutout victory, I guess you would say, for the Riders because they was up 3-0 in the actual battles in their
Right.
game. But going back over week 3, man, what do you expect going forward for some of these teams, man?
Consistency. I think that it's been the first 3 weeks have been kind of like people in, people out. Not everybody had their full team. Type situations. I know, like I think every team in the league has had that issue, so that's not singling anybody out. But now I think that we're going to have more solidified teams going forward, and kind of know, you know, we've done this. We've done this 3 weekends now, so it's like I think we're getting into a groove with it, and I just look for it to be more consistency and look for these matchups to just get even hotter and hotter. Because I mean, like I know ain't nobody expecting us to take on the Lyrical Assassins. I'm gonna get to that too, but like I mean, we on the ass, like so. Um, we got rivalries building all through this. I think, man, Cody, people don't think I'm crazy. I know people probably do think I'm crazy, and I'm just saying some shit. I think y'all can beat the Hog Killers.
Damn. Hey, I appreciate that, man. And we're gonna try. You know what I'm saying? We're very confident. Matter of fact, while we're talking about this week's games, might as well go ahead and pull them up on the screen. But I'm very confident with the team I have. I do have an alternate ready to go this week. I was smart this time. I picked up an alternate because I'm not gonna what's the saying? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Yeah,
So, you
yeah.
know what I'm saying? So I'm at that level now. So I got an alternate, which I hope all my starters come. But just in case somebody isn't eligible to make it, I got Tate. So and he's ready to go. So
And
I'm
that,
very confident with the All Killers, man. I'm waiting to see if they're gonna have put Gino in if he's gonna make it because I know he's on like a time schedule thing. But they do have I Am Breezy as an alternate, and what a lot of people don't know is I Am Breezy is actually a former solo tournament style rap offs, OG rap offs, I guess as you would say.
X.
Yeah, she's a champion. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely something to look at. And then you can't knock off like they got Rory Ritchie over there undefeated.
They got Snake, bro. Like I mean, I don't know how you gonna do it. I just feel like it could happen. Like I feel like Guap. I want to talk about Guap for a minute because
Good.
like I feel like out of all the artists in this league, he might be one of the most slept on. That maybe doesn't get mentioned a lot. The man's got wordplay. I mean, I think Guap's fire. I think that he, we got a saying. All you need is three, and like you got Nova, you got you got you got Nova, you got Guap, and then you got Focus. Like that's
Yeah.
all you need, bro. Like and like I think that but like not to negate anybody else on the team because like Sipe, I think Sipe's gonna get him a win here soon. I could see I don't know how you're gonna do those matchups. I really don't. This ain't my matchup of the week. It was last week, but like it's I do look for y'all to get it 3-2. But we got so many just good shout out to Iron Breezy for being a part of this league just in general. And sticking with us, even though there was some confusion at first. It's fantastic. We're getting bigger and bigger names in this. I mean, we've had Fraser Boy in the building. We've had all sorts of folks, man. Like just outside of the who's actually involved in the ROL and who actually owns the team and whatnot. We're just getting more and more attention, and that's good, man. And shout out to the Hip Hop Lounge for letting us do what we do. Y'all, what did what Click say? Oh yeah, make sure you get some drinks and some wings from Kojak. I vouch for the drinks and the wings. Uh, it's I mean, this is exciting, man. It's we've got a lot of good shit going on for us, and like it's like if you look at these records, we got a couple that haven't gotten wins yet, but ain't nobody undefeated. Like after week 3, ain't nobody undefeated. which we were saying that, to in the lead up episodes to
Off
this. We were saying,
season, yeah. I was about to say in the off season we was already saying I don't think that there's a chance in hell that every team is going to go undefeated because it's so much talent that was already involved with the draft. Now that things have kind of turned a little bit, free agency becoming a factor, alternates are coming in and showing out, making roster spots. People are getting cut from main roster spots. I mean, a lot of the stuff that you see go on in like the big time sports league is slowly but surely starting to happen here. You know, as the seasons happen, the years go by, it's gonna eventually be just like how major sports run. You know what I'm saying? And that's the cool thing to kind of see as well. But all these transactions being made and everything. Is there any team that you feel like is gonna have a big pickup coming soon on their team?
the Trappas. It's got to be the Trappas who I'm the most like, intrigued by because they got hardcore Montana behind the reins now, and I mean, like Big Sosa, Big Hunter, and No Filter. That's a good ass lineup already. Like, I mean, I don't know what like they may be 0-3 and shit, but like if you were at these games or you saw these games on the stream, then you know that that's not like it's not at all very telling of how it actually went. Like they damn near won week 2, and then week 1 was kind of a wash. But I mean, it wasn't really their fault. But that's a very talented team, and I just can't wait to see how hardcore Montana fills that team out. Another team that snuck up that's about to be a juggernaut is the Riders, man. Like as much as I hate to say it, that's our rival and shit, but the Riders, man, we're gonna have to do something. uh, Cody, you lost your audio.
And speaking of the writers, my bad, I had myself muted for a
Are you
second.
straight?
And speaking of the writers, man, they're playing the Bombers this week. Both teams coming off of a dub. Um, how do you feel about the Bombers? I believe are a brand new team now. I believe that the whole situation they got romantic now. I think that they're still like leaning towards an alternate to fill out the hole there, or if LNGE Trio is going to be involved with the team or not. I don't know what Brink's got situated for that whole ordeal, but I do know that the Riders are locking in right now. They're about to get
Yeah.
Black OD after this week, so their team is complete. So they got Blaze Arcane, Black Migo D, Y Vicious, Soldier the Bulldozer, and Mauser, man, and that looks like it's gonna be their playoff team, man. So
Yeah, that's a scary lineup, bro. I can't even front. That's a scary lineup. Like them, the Hog Killers and the Ghetto Stars, bro. I mean, well, it's really. I hate to sound like a broken record, but like it's really all these teams. Like the Lyrical Assassins, like I've said it here, and like we're against them this week, so don't expect the love to last. But like the Lyrical Assassins kind of just snuck up on everybody and like established themselves as a powerhouse. So it's like, I mean, like the Hustlers. I mean, people that didn't, we heard the rumors and rumblings and whatnot, but like we're 2-1. I mean, it was to show the competitiveness of this. But with the Riders and the Bombers, I think we gonna get. I, I think the Riders take that. And shouts out to Brink for working through all the issues that he's had, because I mean it takes a mind like Brink to come out of the situations that he's been in 2-1. So shouts out to that. Shouts out to Trippy. But he's got Dewey on there too. That was, if I'm not mistaken, that's Male Performer of the Year, correct?
if I'm not mistaken, don't let me lie. Somebody had to fact check me on that, but yeah, man. And also speaking of that, Bombers and Riders too, Kenny, man. It's been manifesting like the whole off season, the whole combine draft, the whole build up to the whole season, throughout the weeks of the regular season. Trippy and Mauser going back and forth. You
Yeah.
know, like we might finally, get to see that.
Either way,
And
at the end of it, somebody gonna be 2-2. Like, uh, it's I like my stat as the only person that's beat Mauser, but I mean I could definitely see Trippy taking that. But I mean Mauser, bro, Mauser been on fire lately. Like Mauser,
Mauser
like
triple
he had a
hatted.
short. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, 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 you're good. I was just gonna say Mauser's triple hatted everybody after you. You
Right.
get
I thought, man, like It's so I mean, it's kind of hard to stop this momentum, but I mean, if anybody can do it, it'd be Trippy. Like I could definitely see Trippy being the person to, because I mean, when it comes to energy, Trippy's gonna match him energy wise. And I believe we're at that 5 minute mark. But Trippy's gonna match him, energy wise, or he could bust out the R&B, bro. He could hit him with the razzle dazzle. You never know.
That's very true. That is very true. And y'all, yeah, Kenny, you're right, man. We are at that 5 minute before we take our first break. And y'all, we do have a special guest. Well, we're supposed to have a special guest make up for what happened on Sunday, on Toxic Sunday, because his connection wasn't working good. So Head Step of Mike should be joining us again this week tonight to kind of make up for what happened Sunday. But if he isn't able to make it on tonight, we will continue the show as we always do, and we'll probably have the chat box pull up, and we'll just ask questions or give some answers, answer some questions from the chat, all that good stuff about the wrap offs. That's if Ed Seppa Mike doesn't make it onto the show. And
Yes,
then
sir.
later on, y'all already know Kenny. That's Kenny. Top three, as always. Later on, towards the end of the show, after our last break, but Kenny, before we get to that first break, continuing on what we're looking at for these week 4 games, Lyrical Assassins, Noff Noff Hustlers. Let's go ahead and let's talk about it, man. Are y'all ready for this challenge?
Man, we born ready, and like it is a challenge. I mean, like I made no secret about who I'm going against, man. It's me versus Ox Logan, and it's like they can smoke on whatever packs they want, they can do whatever they want, but like I'm ready. I got some shit. I got some special shit I'm breaking out. Like that ain't nobody like hip to except for maybe you. Uh, and like it's gonna be like I mean, they've added Novocaine, or well, they've added Novocaine, they've added somebody, but it's like I think that I stand on our team. I stand on our five or our six. We have one alternate now. Shout out BB and Rob. But I stand on what we can do any given week, and like it's. I mean, 2-1 isn't. Well, we aren't undefeated, but we're up there in the upper echelon in this league for a reason. I think that we're going to. I mean, continue to just shock people until it ain't shocking no more.
Hey, I'm not gonna say what I think the score is gonna be or who's gonna win. I'm just kind of waiting to see because y'all are the team that was. I'll go ahead and say it. Y'all was slept on,
Yeah,
from the jump, and here y'all are with a 2-1 record, the clean way. Y'all won every battle clean. You know what I'm saying? All your members show up each and every week, and the one time that you didn't, y'all had an alternate ready to go, which is BB and Rod, which I know y'all that's y'all 6 man right now. And
yes,
shout
sir.
out to him stepping in being that 6 man. But Lyrical Assassins, they just cut Suavo. Suavo's in the free agency now, so that he's available to pick up for teams, but they just picked up Novi Kane, like you said. So that adds a whole new element to them, and they're already the bad boys of the league and already have a lot of momentum and energy behind them. I think that loss that they took was the best thing for them because I think now that the fire is really lit, and
Yeah,
so it's about to see two hungry teams go against each other, and I'm looking forward to it most definitely. And the last one, but not least, the main event: Southside Ghetto Stars versus the 0-3 Trappers, the new and improved. Hopefully, I believe in Hardcore Montana. I believe that he's going to turn this team around and rebuild it and reconstruct it. But this Southside Ghetto Stars team, man,
the extreme team.
they are different, bro. They are the DX. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
We got
sir.
the PO and we got the DX, and they're the DX. You know what I'm saying? So, man,
I'm just ready
look,
to see that big Hunter versus Rockstar Road. To be honest with you, that's gonna be the event of the night. Like, if
that's
y'all
a
don't give that one to us, y'all trash, bro. Like for real. Like, come on, Nard. Come on.
champion, former solo champion, former 3-time solo champion versus the last solo champion of the OG Rap Offs go against each other would be an epic storyline, I think. And it being a non-division game, we might not get to see this again.
Right.
This opportunity might not get to come again this year. And knowing how both of their careers are going, and hopefully, they're off to greener pastures. You know what I'm saying with
Yeah.
this stuff. So
This
this
might be
might
the
be
only chance we get to see
our
this.
opportunity. Not, and I say that. without, I don't want anybody to think that I don't want Big Hunter and Rockstar Road to be a part of the Rap Offs League, but we understand what the bigger picture is for all artists, and we want that. That's what we're doing this platform for, to make names like that, so y'all
Right.
can take care of your families because of the rap offs and stuff like that. But hopefully we can have Big Hunter and Rockstar Row for at least a couple more seasons, with the rap offs. But if not, because of how well they are working and grinding out here in the streets, man, and their movement is real right now, this might only be the opportunity we get, is
Well,
this Sunday. So hopefully
real
we
quick, I want to get something in
go ahead.
before we go to break. Hopefully this is some behind the scenes info. So hopefully, able to say it. I talked to Rockstar last matchup week 3, and he wasn't supposed to be here. Like people there in the chat and whatnot, he wasn't supposed to be here for week 3. He had a previous engagement, and I came up to him, I'm like, hey, what's up, bro? Why are you, why are you here? Type shit. And the man was like, I'm here I decided it was more important to be here for my team. So I mean, we say that, they'll be on to greener, to bigger and better things or whatever. But part of me really doubts that, man. I feel like, they just ingrained in this as we are. And like, that's one thing I love about this community that we find ourselves in. Like everybody pushing, everybody helping each other. That's what it's all about.
Hey, you sure know what to say, bro. And y'all, we about to get to that first break, and when we come back, we might have Head Step and Mike, but if not, it's okay. We're gonna get him on the show eventually. That's for sure. I know that everybody's out here moving and stuff, but hey, the show must go on. So we'll bring up the chat box. We'll definitely talk rap offs because that's what we do. We talk everything, and yes, I mean everything. The rap offs here. And yes, but one more time, I'm gonna bring this up before we go to commercial. Week 4, y'all, this Sunday at the Hip Hop Lounge in Memphis, Tennessee, at 5721 Raleigh LaGrange. Okay, we're starting at 3 p.m. Well, y'all need to be there at 2 p.m. If you coming to watch, be there at 2 p.m. Meet and greet. Get to know these artists. Come support. Come check this out. I'm telling you. Well, if you come watch this, you're gonna love this, and it's gonna be your new favorite. I guess you would say sport. I don't know what you're. I guess that's the goal with this. Is to put it in a sports category, new platform, new wave. So y'all come check this out, man. Come become fans of these artists out here working hard, and we're doing it in a fun, competitive way, family friendly. So make sure you're with a parent though. Y'all can't come if you're underage without a parent. Y'all gotta have a guardian because there is some foul language going on in these events. But other than that, as long as your parents or your guardians cool with it, man, y'all come have a good time. It's not no violence. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of egotistic, dope ass artists getting on stage, showing the world what they do best, and then coming together and showing great sportsmanship at the end. That's being said, y'all, we're gonna go ahead, take a break, and when we come back, we're gonna chop it up a little bit more. We might talk to the chat, we might answer some questions. Who knows? Kenny might, I don't know, do a giveaway on his bucket hat. I don't know, man.
I'm not giving away my bucket hat, but right. I got something I can give away. We can give away Nova's jacket.
But yeah, y'all, we'll see y'all in about 4
You being
minutes,
an
man.
original
Peace.
rap offs guy,
Peace.
champion, at that, and now the new way that we're doing it with the teams and the season and stuff like that.
Yeah, my whole point in joining it was like to really become part of something like early, like that I could see potentially and they can potentially blow up later on. And how I feel about it now is crazy, like to see how far it came, because you really, like, from the first rap off, you used to like tell me how you seen it, and now to see it manifest like that is amazing, bro. Like, from coming from the first one, like if y'all go back and watch the first rap offs, and just to see like the growth in me as an artist, like year after year, and it's really like motivating for real. Like, cause I always just go watch each rap off, so I feel like y'all should do the same thing. I mean, it's gonna go crazy this year.
They say life a bitch. Well, live See, when she fuck, I'm like Ray Allen in No One. I'm all about them bucks. But who can I trust? Shit, don't answer that. Anybody can get smoked, no party pack. Plus I keep a loose seed like I don't want the pack. OG says I'm chasing thoughts, you should be chasing knots. Now I'm in the booth, giving it all I got. No more ducking knocks, and constantly changing spots. I know a couple niggas hate it, just sit back and watch. I know y'all pray for me to flop, but hope that I get knocked. Well, I guess that you bitch niggas didn't learn that every time you play with fire, that ass gon' get burned. Now it's my turn. Just watch how I water with it. I'm trying to be like Mike, can't go out like Scotty Pippen. Loud got me like Booby Miles, nigga, this God given. And it don't cost a dime to keep it real. Why you can't pay attention?
Like, I'm Fanny youngest son, like, I got 2 sisters and a brother, nigga. I'm the youngest of the bunch, nigga, but I keep up the most shit, nigga. I'm shit pot, nigga. Papa Smurf, nigga. Whatever the fuck you wanna call me, nigga. I'm Fanny, baby, nigga. Just know that, nigga. What you want me to say, nigga? I'm here now, nigga. Forget it, nigga. But let me get back to this work, though.
Oh, did I mention I never wanted to be a rapper? I put words together well, then became a factor, then became an actor. You shouldn't judge a book just after one chapter, cause it get greater after. Born August 8th, Miss Fanny's X Factor. No more ducking police, mama, your son rapping. Plus I'm a living witness that anything can happen. Everything's in reach, just can't be scared to grab it.
Want to give a special thanks to our sponsors over at Lagodi, Nation of Elevation 2.0, Chopping It Up with Pops, Brink TV, Worldwide Radio, and giving out free game. We appreciate y'all. And to everybody that tunes in each and every Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we appreciate y'all too. And keep on coming to them games, man. You know we turning up. Y'all know what this is. The RapOffs. See y'all Sunday though. Not Saturday this week. Don't forget. And welcome back. Yes, sir. We back. Hopefully y'all got that cigarette break in or that smoke break in or whatever break in. Welcome back to the RapOffs League Live News, where we talk about everything. And yes, I mean everything. The RapOffs. I'm Cody CraZee. This is Winning Wednesdays, and it wouldn't be Winning Wednesdays without my guy, my co-host, my brother, Lagodi member, North Hustlers own, my guy. That's Kenny.
Yeah, man. We out here. I just got ambushed in the commercial break, but shouts out to Ox Logan and shit. You know, like On the Real Ox is one of my favorite artists, so it is kind of it ain't awkward because you're supposed to want to go against the people. You know, it's like steel sharpens steel is kind of like the phrase we got in here. So I know that if on the rare chance I do take an L, like I want to know it's against the best. You know, and I think Ox Logan's one of the best we have in this league. So also, I just got to get a music video out. Once that Betty Bop, we might low key be filming that Betty Bop music video this weekend. So you know.
Hey, that's what's up. I'm stoked for that. You know what I'm saying? And Kenny, we're supposed to have Head Step and Mike on right about now. So if he pops on before we get to our next break, we'll definitely let him join the show. But if not, you know, we're gonna keep the show rolling and we're gonna keep it wrap off. You know what I'm saying? And first,
let's discuss Head Step and Mike real quick.
go ahead.
You know, that's my teammate. You know, dude, Head Step and Mike, he's got, you know, at first, like when I heard his music, I was like, okay, you know, I've heard this before. I've heard somebody, you know, like it's good music, but I've heard this before. But as like, you know, we ended up on the same team and whatnot. As I've delved into like his catalog and shit, like that Slid, bro, that shit's hard, bro. And like he's using like different like slang and shit that I ain't just hip to in Memphis. That I ain't, you know, seen anybody use or like his style. I don't know, like I guess cadence or whatever you would call it. It's just different, bro. The way that he comes on the track, it's like I know him and well, never mind. I probably shouldn't speak on that. There's this unreleased track that's, you know, floating out in the world right now that's hard as fuck. that's featuring another Lagodi member. Man, bro, that's just pressure, bro. I mean, and like his live performance, I mean, for somebody who, is just getting into like the live aspect of it, he gets better every week. And I really think that like once he gets like fully like, like trained up, like, I'm the same way. It's kind of like the motto, I guess, on the Hustlers. We're all kind of trying to get our stage, show right or whatever. But I think once Head Step and Mike gets there, bro, that's gonna be our big hunter. We need somebody against Rockstar Row. We need somebody against Big Hunter. That's who we throwing at him. Maybe allegedly. I don't know what Lauren's plan is really. Like, I really don't. But that's what I would do.
Hey, Head Step of Mike is definitely one of them artists that was slept on. That I think that now that he's surfaced himself as an artist in this rap off, a lot of people wish they would have picked him up a little bit earlier. And
Oh,
I
yeah.
think a few artists like that. I think
Snakerachi, bro.
Ox Logan was a later pick. You know what I'm saying?
Snakerachi, 4th round pick, bro.
Yeah, Snake Arachi pick. Look at what Jimmy was able to do. The whole off season he was never ranked in the top 10. And he
Who
was
goes real wrong?
as the number 2 draft pick, and he's 2-1. He took his first loss, I believe, this past week, but it was a battle. It wasn't like one of them ones that he's got to beat himself up over. It was an actual absolute battle that him and I believe it was Mauser had, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it was
No, it was
it him
Pat
and
Lee.
Rockstar?
It was Pat Lee.
Pat Lee? Okay, well, yeah. Losing to Pat Lee there ain't no shame in losing to Pat Lee, man. Like, Pat Lee the truth. So
Pat
like,
Lee is one of them artists in this league that has, turned it around too. He is one of them guys that really wasn't talked about a lot in the off season and stuff, but here he is. He got his theme song playing on 2 nights a week, 3 nights a week here. On the RapOffs League, he's 3-0 as an artist. And speaking of Pat Lee, he's GOAT's Division Artist of the Week this week. He was matchup of the week against Jimmy, like we was just saying, and then his team was able to get game of the week. He won in all corners.
so he swept it.
Yeah.
He triple-headed the awards. Hey, that's crazy. Hey, we're going to make up a new stat for that. That's pretty yeah. One time Pat Lee. Yeah, man. And you love to see it too, because like it just goes to show that like popularity and stuff may have reigned in the beginning with those power rankings, but now that we actually in this, like, you seeing, like there's levels to this shit.
Same level. Everybody, once you hit the RapOffs, it don't matter where you was. We're all here now.
Oh yeah.
And once you leave the RapOffs, then you go back to what's your name. But when we're in there, it's a league of our own. Like we say, that's our motto here at the RapOffs. It is definitely a league of our own, and we're all on the same level platform. So any given Saturday, or this weekend calls any given Sunday. I'm looking forward to see what Pat Lee, Jimmy, and Lyrical Assassins, Ghetto Stars, and honorable mention artists of the week. Focus, respected matchup of the week on the GOAT side with Straight Paper Julio versus Rockstar Row. Which, let's touch on that a little bit. That was another one of them ones.
Yeah.
And that I think a lot of people wanted to see, and it was one of them respectable that's why it's respected matchup of the week, is because it was respected, man. I mean, they both was real good sports afterwards, showing great sportsmanship, but the battle, man, was epic. It could have went either way, you know what I'm saying? And same with the Jimmy and Pat Lee one.
Yeah, and Straight Paper Julio is one of those people who could, like you can throw him at Rockstar Row, and that's I mean, so shouts out to AJ for making that call. While we on the topic, shouts out to Tate for coming through and getting the win, sliding through and getting the win in his first appearance. It goes to show any given Saturday or Sunday, as it's going to be, like you just said, you can go out there and say you're on fire and you're having a good day, and say you may be going against a more quote unquote experienced or acclaimed artist, and you just may be on fire and they're not that day, and you take that, and then that's a stat for your career and for the league, because I mean, this is all every. I'm sure Nardo, Tom, every one of the, the people we look up to in this league is like the elder statesman of this league. they're going to tell you they were once at that position where that, didn't nobody, like pardon my French, didn't nobody give a fuck, So it's like, these are the type of moments that are going to make your career. And then they're going to make your, the beginnings of your career. Like you're going to be like able to look back at it. Like I say, I look back at the old RapOffs all the time just to watch, cause you can watch Mass grow up damn near, from rap off to rap off as an artist. And, to be here now, I'm still growing, but it's like, when you get that win or when you get that, you take a, a rough loss or whatever, or like a hard fought loss, it's, it hits different, bro. And it builds you up to, where you can be on that level like Nardo or Tom or something one day, like that's what it's all about.
Most definitely, bro. You hit the nail on the head on that one, man. And we're gonna go ahead and get over to this boat side, Kenny. And artist of the week over there on the boat side. That's y'all side of the
Yes,
fence.
sir.
Why Vicious? Finally getting that love and recognition that he should have got week 1, I believe, of the Rap Offs League. But hey, he stepped in. He's really becoming a face of the league. He's 3-0, artist of the week already, third week of the season, and he's an artist of the week. He should have 2 right now, but we're not going to talk about that. And then going over to the matchup of the week, coming on your team, Daisy Dawn, went against her son. No filter. That was some WWE storytelling type shit. You know what I'm saying? It was good to see. And then leaving the Hall Killers versus Riders game being the game of the week, which was a weird outcome. But hey, it is what it is. It won't happen again. Still
Well,
made game of the week though.
and at least we got a solidified answer before we had to cut it. So it was still a fair, competition. It sucks that the rest of the performed artists didn't get to perform. But I mean, I wish I would have been in the building for that Snakearachi versus Mauser, bro. Like I really wish I would have been in the building for that because I mean, it's like that was a gigantic deal. But No Filter and Daisy Dawn, that was. I mean, she swept that boy, bro. She triple headed him, bro. Ugh, man.
Belt to ass, but it was good to see, man. I think that we might get a chance to see that again. But if we don't, at least we got to see it.
Right.
So it's pretty cool, man. And then also over to the honorable mention artist of the week on the boat side, Big Hunter. And respected matchup of the week. You just said it, Mauser versus the Snakearachi, man. Shout out to all of them. But to touch on the whole why Vicious thing, man. I believe he should have been a 2-time artist of the week right now. I'm not
Yeah.
going to about that too much because everybody that's won artist of the week so far has deserved it. So I'm not
Well,
trying to.
let's see. Are we talking week 1 or week 2?
I think week 1 is the week that Why Vicious was supposed to win it too because he
Or
was.
well, let's see. Like Snakearachi won it that week, but that man, I mean,
He deserved.
FaceTime and yeah, like, but Why Vicious? To speak on Why Vicious for a minute, I mean, he's been one of my favorites since Palooza when I heard him at Palooza this past summer, and it don't surprise me he's doing what he's doing in this league at all. Like, I mean, 3-0, like he could end up going. I mean, not undefeated. I don't think. I don't think anybody's going undefeated. I'll say that right now. I don't believe one artist in here is going. We may see some 6-2s or some 7-1s. We ain't gonna see no undefeated. It ain't happening.
That's a big statement now. But
Man.
I believe we said that all off season. It started with the teams. We was right about that, Kenny. We knew that
Yep.
there wasn't going to be no undefeated teams. It's just too much talent. And same thing with the artist thing. If an artist goes undefeated, then it feels like that should be a guaranteed. If you're 8-0 by the time the playoffs get here, you're definitely in the race for the NBA, if not number 1 for the NBA.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean it's undeniable, and like unless we end up with multiple artists, but I mean like you got to think like I mean Mauser's leading now, and but I mean it's matchups too because I mean like Mauser's leading now, but he lost once, but it's just that the energy you bring on those performances it means a lot. Like it's I think we don't have another NBA ranking dropping until the break, correct?
Yeah, mid-season break is when we're gonna bring the NBA board up to let everybody see where everything is gonna be at leading forward, going towards the race. How because the points is gonna be done differently, not differently, still in the same, but it's going to be a lot more involved with the league. Like the league itself, everybody in the league will end up getting a vote in on
I like
NBA
that.
too, because I feel like everybody deserves to say who their top five is, and then we'll tally them points into the vote as well. That way, can't nobody say that it wasn't unfair, because everybody in the league is going to get a vote.
Yeah.
Comes close to playoff time, and at the award show at the end of the season on All Star Weekend. You know what I'm saying? We'll get to see who wins that NBA award. We already know who the champion is. The champions are, and we just got to see who wins them awards. We'll have more than just the NBA too. We'll have, you know, about 4 or 5 other awards that we're gonna sit down and think about what kind of award is deserving to win, in this league other than the NBA. So it has to make sense. We're not just going to pick an award that doesn't make sense.
Right.
So, that's all going to come All Star Weekend, which is a 3-day thing. After the season, after the championship, it'll be All Star Weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
We're going to
First,
Hawaii.
huh?
We're going to Hawaii.
No, man, it's gonna be here at home, man. We're gonna be in the M town. You already know, and it's gonna be special, man. Because night one, we're gonna have the OG style rap off tournament with 16 artists. Come back to life for the All Star Weekend, but it's not just gonna be anybody. It's gonna be the legends. So we're gonna
That's
get
gonna be crazy.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
I can't wait for that.
tournament style with the legends on night one of All Star Weekend, and then so you never know, we might get to see a Nasty Nardo versus Tom Ski Mask, or something like that.
That'd be crazy.
Something. But yeah, All Star Weekend is gonna be dope, and then night two, is the All Star game, the best of the boats versus the best of the goats. So it'll be the All Star game, and then night three is the award show. So it's gonna be a great night, man. A great weekend, great season so far. I'm really looking forward to everything that's going on and coming. Because it's only gonna get bigger and better.
Right.
And I got to pop this up before we get to that next break, because I know that's Kenny top three is coming up after this next break. But before
Yes,
we
sir.
get to Kenny, free agency is still open, y'all, and it's only open until after the midseason break. I'm telling y'all want to sign up, because after the midseason break, there's no more signing up for the free agency. And once the playoffs starts, if you're not on the main roster or an alternate on a team for the remainder of the season, because playoff time, the teams are locked. Each team can have 2 alternates on their team now. We've said that since the beginning. You can have 2 alternates on your team.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But they cannot start. You get what I'm saying? And you can't sign them to your main roster unless you cut somebody from your main roster. And that alternate has to have been on your team for 2 weeks at least this season. So hopefully that registered with everybody. If not, y'all clip this part of the show and send it to people that might
Clip
not.
that shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'll
But
clip that shit after we out.
hell yeah, you already know. But yeah, Kenny, we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna bloom that up one more time. Y'all see it? Free agency, sign up. It's what's
We got
up.
1 week.
One more. Yeah, well, really, you got till after the midseason break. So
Like you got like 4 weeks.
yeah. So yeah, that's it, man. So y'all sign up if you want to be a part of this season, and maybe you'll get on the team as an alternate, or work your ass off like Romantic and Black Miko D and get you a starting job. So. With that being said, y'all, we are going to get to our second break. And when we come back, y'all know what time it is. That's Kenny top 3.
Yes,
And
sir.
after that, we'll recap and hype y'all up for what's to come this week. And yeah, we'll see y'all in
Hey,
about 4 minutes.
it's time for the
Peace.
season, man. The season is here, man. The shit talking begins. The rivalries begin, man. And yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. All the division rivalries. Speaking of that, I'm gonna pull that up on the screen real quick. Man, y'all understand that the Boats division and the Goats division, there's 4 teams in each division. If you're in the same division, you play each team in that division twice. And you play 2 non-divisional games in the regular season. So there's 2 teams you won't play that's in the division that's across from you. If you don't understand what that means, hit me up. I'll explain it more. Or hit up Trippy. He'll explain it more. But with that being said, there is 2 divisions, So
Ready to shoot. Yeah. Hey. 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 Hey, he running like a track star, hopping fence and running from the Drake. He sweet just like a pop-tart, chased him down, then he fell on his face. That boy ain't got no hustle, he can't even keep his mama straight. I'm a rock star on my shit, you know we moving state to state. I'm with KD trying to see who got a chase or BOA. 20K can smack your car and change your life less than a day. Niggas ain't having no motion, go get a job, you nigga be frosted flakes. I gotta go get it now, my nigga no plug, my nigga I just can't wait. Yeah, you heard what I said, can't do no covenant code red. Send that boy to the med, you smoking on crack, you thinking I'm scared. Yeah, we leaving shit dead on ruin, the A-pop shit like a peg. Yeah, we leaving shit dead on the A-pop like no cow. You know that we put shit under. I'm a real ass nigga, I'm a lot to your honor. Beat a nigga out, make cry for a mama. I'm slamming on shit. OKC Thunder. Look, gang, we done got us a runner. Bruce that nigga ain't got no thumper. All of my niggas shoot shit like a jumping, no cap, no stepping, no stomping. Okay, I really been popping. Switch my circuit, now rock start dropping. Do it right, me and T been locked in. I'm number one, ain't never been top 10. Yo, lame man, career been flopping. Fat ass nigga ain't even been charged. Tweaking on stage, bitch, note on the heart, bit of play shit safe. Hit me, okay, call me. Let a hoe play, grab AR. Got in the eye, up in the jar. We got the P real up in the car. Rockstar, get this shit off out of Mar. Yo. Bitch, I'm not the father. Hoes ain't shit, they gon' fuck on your bar. But real ass bitch, no cap, can't charge you. Keep it 2P on the hoe, shit started. Keep it 2P on the hoe, go harder. Put her on gang with the hoe, not a slit. She did a status, you niggas ain't cut. She cheated on me, I don't give two fucks. The hoe gon' go, she just want a nut. I just want cash, I can't even stunt. Smoking on side, money bag, I run, so I ain't never had to get no front. I'ma make sure that you nigga feel me. Same nigga dissing, the same nigga broke. I'm tryna run this shit up to the peak. You move, we gon' hop out the car and unload. I put a clip on the back of the chopper and blow. We make niggas get low. Too many pussy ass niggas adopting the flow, but they ain't tryna drop that low. Let's go. He running like a track star, hopping fence and running from the Drake. He sweet just like a pop-tart, chased him down, then he fell on his face. That boy ain't got no hustle, he can't even keep his mama straight. I'm a rock star on my shit, you know we moving state to state. I'm a rock star on my shit, you know we moving state to state. Let go. Yeah.
And we want to give a special thanks to our sponsors at Lagodi, Nation of Elevation 2.0, Chopping It Up with Pops, Brink TV, Worldwide Radio, and last but not least, giving out free game. Thank y'all for letting us do what we do, and back to the show. All right, y'all. On my top three this week, we got a different layout, and we got three, things I'm really excited about. First, we're going to just set it off with the matchup of the week, Lyrical Assassins versus the North Hustlers. I don't care what you heard. This is the matchup of the week. And, I got Ox Logan. I ain't even going to just harp on it too much. I'm going to use some shit I ain't used before. He done fucked up. He done realize he done fucked up, but he done fucked up. As for the rest of it, I ain't going to speak to our plan, but I know that they coming with it. I know AJ, they built a great team. We made the best, it's also, this is a female, this is the first, women on both of these teams. This is both of our lady team owners against each other. So that's something that I don't know if it has been, harped on that much. So, may the best lady win. And, it's, yeah, it's going to be a good matchup though, man. I mean, like I've been saying that these are like the Detroit Pistons, the bad boys Pistons of the league. And they are, we're like the, what are we? We're like when the Chicago White Sox won we're like when the Raptors won the finals. You feel me? But it's like, they still have Marc Gasol, bro. I mean, we got a powerhouse team, bro, for real. Like Daisy Dawn, she just keeps getting better and better. I'm getting better. I feel like, I don't think I'm getting worse. And then we got Money T Nero. He just keeps getting better and better. It's hard to believe that he's just like the not even the combine. The week one was his first performance ever in the history of, doing music. And it's hard to believe that like he's come so far, but I mean, like, I put us 6 against anybody. We got BBM Rod now. We got Head Step and Mike, who, I mean, I talked about him earlier in the show. Once he, realizes that full potential, he's going to be a beast. That's going to be our, our dagger against folks, And then we got BKB, man. And BKB got some heat too. Like BKB got, man, y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. But yeah, Straight Paper Julio, he's super talented, like we were talking about earlier in the episode. But it's and then Jimmy, of course, you can't count Jimmy out, but it's gonna be a rough one. It's gonna be a hard fought matchup, but I do believe we're gonna get that one 3-2. And that's not just because I'm on the team. I do believe we're gonna get that one. And if we don't, we lost to one of the best teams in the league. And it ain't no shame in that. But yeah, look for that upset on Sunday. And then we're gonna move to my focus to my focus start. We're gonna move to my featured artist of the week, Focused. Man, shouts out to Focus. He's 3-0 in this league, and I feel like out of everybody that's 3-0, maybe he ain't getting his shine as much as he should be. Came from the battle rap circuit, and every single week he's brought that energy. Every single week he's been there, won. I love to see artists that are passionate about what they do, man. And like you could definitely can tell that he is passionate. You can definitely tell that battle rap history is in there, which is good. It's an interesting combination and element to bring into this that I really just I fuck with. I fuck with his music. Also, man, I wasn't really expecting this either. Focus type of dude. He'll come up and give you, pointers and shit. Like he'll come up, like and y'all know me. Like I'm always, looking for, tips on stage and shit. And he just walked up, didn't, like come off the wrong way or nothing, and just gave me a bunch of pointers and shit. So I appreciate that. So shouts out to Focus. And last but not least, we got the team owner of I guess I don't know if we're gonna call him a juggernaut yet. Fuck it, we're gonna call him a juggernaut. We got Big Curse, bro, Memphis legend, one half of Memphis Recipe. Big Curse is, man, he's smart. Like he's calm, but bro, don't let that calm demeanor like fool you. That man is a war general at this shit. Like you saw what they did to the Hog Killers. Like that was a sweep. Like, and it's like, I look for the way that they built this team, man. Like, the signings and shit with Black Migo D, and this is a dangerous team, man. And like, I would think there is a weak spot on his team, and like it kind of mirrors Big Curse's, his mentality at this shit. Because like, if you ever seen Big Curse perform, there ain't a weak spot in his performance. There ain't a weak spot in his craft. Like, so I mean, these teams like often very much mirror who the team owner is. And I think that speaks volumes, especially for Big Curse. I mean, he had maybe the hardest job out of this whole rap-off league has been figuring out who would get that first draft pick. And him picking Mauser, that was a smart decision on so many different levels, because, I mean, not only do you got one of the best live performers, out right now in the city, nominated for awards, one of the, guys stays working. He's also committed to the team. So Big Curse is he's the type of dude that he'll think about that. And, when he was making that first draft pick, I know it was stressing on him, but, I do believe he made the right decision. And I think that's showing now, because there's a lot more to this, man, like than just like, you get drafted, you show up, you do your songs. I mean, these are teams. Like we are out here, like we have to make game plans. We have to make, adjustments on the fly. And it's not just these team owners that are in, it is at the end of the day, but it's a group effort. I think every single one of these team owners listens to their team and their captains to, figure out what the fuck they're going to do every week. And it's like, Soulja's good people, man. Like that's probably been one of my favorite highlights out of this ROL so far. Like Soulja just got good vibes every time. Every time you see him is good vibes. And then yeah, so shouts out to Curse, shouts out to the Riders, shouts out to Focus, shouts out to us, shouts out to me, shouts out to my new album, shouts out to Cody, shouts out to hell, who we gonna shout out? Shouts out Z Dog, shouts out to everybody, man. And back to the show.
Hey, that was a good one, man. I like that one a lot, man. That was actually
I was on a roll there for a minute.
Hey, I appreciate you shouting out my guy Focus. He's over here working hard for them goats. You know what I'm saying? I wear it proud, even though the record's got a big 0 in front of it. But hey, we got plenty of time to turn it all the way around. And when playoffs come, I believe everybody's gonna get that playoff energy. It's gonna be a whole nother vibe. You know what I'm saying?
You still got a squad though, bro, because it's like but just between Nova, Focused, and Guap, I keep thinking about that. I'm like, bro, that's a big three right there. I mean, like, in my opinion, like,
and you can't really count Sipe out. I think Sipe's just had it rough the first 2 weeks, and then he'll be really sick week 3 and not being able to make it. So I think that he just had one of them bumps in the road. But I think he's gonna be one of them artists that turns it around. Guap though, let's talk about Guap before we end the show for a second. Guap, I'm very proud of Guap as an artist and watching him grow and watching him step up and want to be a team leader and try to do what's best for the team and as well for himself. He is one of them artists I do believe that will win, and when he starts to win, he's gonna continue to win. You know,
100%.
so uh, I look forward to seeing what Guap brings to the table. We do have a strategy. Well, we don't ever have the perfect strategy. We normally just, hopefully favor works in our direction. But with that being said, Guap is one of them artists that is gonna shine. Sype is gonna turn it around. He's just having a bump in the road. Nova, he's 2-1 on my team right now, so he's been doing a great job. He's just got to keep excelling each week
Yeah.
and focus. He's the R&B killer. You
Yeah.
know, he's
No,
beat
that's facts.
he's beat everybody that does R&B in the league so far. So I'm ready to see him go against you know some some rappers now. You know what I'm saying? So he showed that he can dominate the R&B. Now let's see him dominate the other field, and I believe in him. That's why.
He's definitely gonna get that chance this weekend, man. Like, cause this is like you got a team full of a team full of hitters, bro. Like the Hog Killers. Like, maybe I haven't been stressing enough how much of a problem the Hog Killers are because we've been trying to downplay it. But bro, that's Rari Ritchie, Snake Arachi, Gino White. You got Young Gangsta AJ, and then you got Crown Bossology, and then now who's their alternate?
Breezy. I am Breezy's
You
there.
just got I Am Breezy. That's just six. Like that is a fucking all star team. Like,
Hey, they're definitely gonna be a battle, man. I think that we got a chance. I think we got a big chance as long as I get a full team, which I will have a full team because I picked up Tate, just in case, and I'm gonna keep Tate around. So
good
whether
move.
alternate or whether he ends up taking a main roster spot, I think he's gonna be a GOAT this season and next year in the draft, I think that he's going to have a great opportunity to be an asset to a main roster for the full length of the season. But hey, that's next year, man. I'm thinking about week 4, like you said, Hawk Killers, tough team. Y'all got a tough matchup going against the bad guys of the league. You know what I'm saying? The lyrical assassin, Miss AJ, has done a wonderful job with constructing that team. That team has been a trend-setting team for our league with Straight Paper Julio making people wearing the skis, or what do they call it, the
The
shiesty.
Shiesties. You getting
Yeah,
old, man.
you know, I thought they just called them ski masks now. I mean,
Yeah.
but man, what they've been able to do with like Jimmy with the all of them chant and
Yeah.
like I
It's
said,
good for the league.
Art Ox. He's been a huge face for the league, man. I mean, great job with that team, AJ. You know what I'm saying? You've
Yeah,
been
for real. No, like on some real shit. Like they've kind of like you said, they set the trends, and like we needed that because I mean from their first time on stage when there was them versus Brink, man, it was like, oh, this is different, and like it's really set the tone for everybody to just kind of like bring in, elevate as we went further and further, and like that's like I said that's what we need a bunch of times in this monologue, but like that's what we need. Shit, I'm just gonna end it on that. That's you love to
that's
see it.
that's exactly what we need, man. We need teams that are gonna trend set like that. So when we get fans and supporters in here, they're gravitating. They're gonna be the Cowboys of our league. Not saying I hope
I
that
hate the
didn't.
Cowboys. I'm sorry, Click.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. I'm not a Cowboy.
Yeah,
I'm a big Saints fan. That's why my team is gold and black. But uh, you can't deny what Jerry Jones was able to do with the Cowboys.
it's 3 Super Bowls.
You know what I'm saying? So, and them being America's team with right now, Lyrical Assassins is the RapOffs League's team. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? And Hall Killers are a close second, and all the other teams. We're all doing our thing. We can't knock off any team. But the ones that are making the most noise right now are definitely them Lyrical Assassins. But I'm looking forward now that we're getting closer to that midseason, which means playoffs is right around the corner, and it's one and done in there.
Yeah, You out.
Once playoffs come, your team loses. That's it. Till next season, but still come support the rest of the playoffs.
I think everybody will too. I mean, it's like I was talking with Snakerachi last night, and like he was like, "Bro, this is our family. Like this is our like I don't know if y'all like Snakerachi, a real passionate dude, like, and he was like, this is our family. He's like, we gotta protect our family. Like, and like I was like, bro, I was like, I think that everybody's cool, and that like that's a blessing, bro. Like for everybody to be cool and everybody to be like understand the mission and understand that we all working towards the same thing. Like we ain't got to get on here and do damage control, or Cody ain't got to get on there and do damage control and make those like awkward, weird decisions nobody likes to make. Like that shit is a blessing, bro. And like I want everybody, all the artists at home, just give a shout out to yourselves, bro. Like for real, like it's important, man. It's important for our city. It's important for hip hop, and like this starts out slow, man. That's how all things start. I mean, hip hop itself started, kind of slow, if depending on how like which, how far back you want to go with it. But then it explodes, and like it's like that explosion is going to happen, and not like in a bad way neither. Like that explosion in popularity and shit, and like people are going to be coming back to like these episodes and shit, being like, damn, like they already knew where they were headed and shit. And I think that's just like one of the coolest feelings that's got to be out there about this, because like me, having been kind of tied in with Cody since he started this, like just like in general, it's that was always the mission.
Yeah, and to further on what you were saying, man, like you called it, man. We kind of manifested everything. Not when I say we, I don't mean just me and Kenny. It's everybody that's involved. Like we took that. I wouldn't say oath because nobody was, had to pledge or anything to be in this.
There wasn't no
This
sacrifices
is,
involved.
this,
Yeah,
this is something that we all chose to do, together. And the fact that we've been able to do what we've done with it so far, from the off season hype to the combine to the draft to week 1, week 2, week 3. Here we are, week 4. Next week is literally leading into the midseason break. We're almost to the playoffs. Like, y'all, we are doing this. And
yeah.
it's that we all need to really open our eyes and look at, like, wow, every one of us deserves flowers and pat on the back, man, because we've done a great job as a team, as a community, as Kenny was saying, uh, making this rap off thing work. And I believe, like you said, we are gonna go back a couple years from now and be like, damn, we called it. We knew what we was
Right.
wanting to do, and we stood on business, and we all worked together and made it happen. And here we are. So. Once again, that's why we shout out to our sponsors at the beginning, middle, end of every show. That's why we thank y'all at the beginning, middle, end of every show, because it's not a we thing. It doesn't happen without every single one of us involved.
As
And
lyrical assassins would say, all of us.
all of them,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Uh, for
Shout
sure,
out.
man. I couldn't have said it better myself. But yeah, man, good episode this week. It's been. I think we've only had one other one like this where we had to rock it out the whole episode. So, but shouts out Headstep and Mike. We're gonna be seeing him Sunday, and like, if you can, I know he's doing a music video on Saturday. Holler at him for the details if you want to pull up for that. I think it's like open invite. So, if I don't have to work, I will definitely be there. And then, yeah, let me plug my album real quick. No, I'm slipping. So Friday, this Friday, and like not last Friday, not next Friday, not 2 Fridays from now. Like we are doing an album release show for my upcoming album, 96 Till Infinity. It's gonna have a whole bunch of people. Like I know Jimmy coming out. It's his birthday that week, so we're gonna kind of celebrate a bunch of things. We're gonna have all of CPM in the building performing. We're gonna have all of the Goaty in the building performing. We're gonna have Ox Logan. We're gonna have a whole bunch of folks, man. And like I'm doing all new music because my album drops this weekend. So 96 Till Infinity, be looking out for that on all platforms. My name, if you don't know my name, my bad. Let me name myself. I'm over here talking like I ain't got no name. My name's ThatsKenny. That's THATS, capital K, no space, KENNY. That's all platforms. And then just stay locked in, bro, because we about to. I don't think we have anything next Friday, but I mean AJ's show last week, it was dope. I didn't get to make it. I had to babysit. Unfortunately, unexpectedly, I definitely would have been in the building. If not, it was live. I mean, we just getting, everybody networking and shit and everybody performing together. That's like, I wanted the show to be light at first, but people kept asking, and like, not to say I couldn't tell nobody no, but I didn't want to tell nobody no. So like, it's like, it's a deep show, but it's like it's deserving. It's gonna be just like coming to one of these RapOffs events almost, but everybody's on the same team. So if you ain't doing anything Friday night, come on out to the Hip Hop Lounge, 5721 Royal LaGrange. It's $10 to enter, 18 and up. And no drama, please, no bullshit. Like, I mean, everybody, I'm gonna have some different people kind of coming in, some different artists and shit. Just everybody just like I ain't really worried about it. I am like, aware of it, but I'm not really worried about it because I know that like we are surrounded by professionals and everybody gonna act professional at all times. So,
Hell yeah, and y'all get ready for Friday. It's gonna be a big night, and y'all know what Sunday, not Saturday. Sunday is. We got the games for Week 4 going down at the Hip Hop Lounge. I'll pull that on the screen one more time before we get to the end of the show. There it is. Bluff City Goats versus Hog Killers. Brink City Bombers versus South Memphis Riders. 901 Lyrical Assassins going up against them North Hustlers. And the South Side Ghetto Stars will be going 5-on-5 against the Raleigh Bay Trappers.
ready to see that.
Hop Lounge, y'all, at 3 p.m. So be there at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Be there. Don't be like, don't meet us there. Beat us there. Anything else I need to touch on? No, we got to get this show on the road. You know what I'm saying? But
like my granddaddy would say, we gotta get this shoe on the road. Plant's closing.
Yeah. Been a great episode, Kenny. As always, I enjoy winning Wednesdays. Say that 10 times fast. Winning Wednesday, winning
Wednesday.
yeah, but yeah, man. Week 4 this Sunday. Y'all don't forget to check out our shows on Fridays now with Mausa, Money T Nero, and Young Gangsta AJ in the booth.
Yes, sir.
That probably aired before Kenny's album release show, or it might be after, but either or, Friday y'all will be getting an In the Booth episode, just not too for sure on the time. So just be looking for that live red ring to pop up around the RapOffs League. You
Just
see
stay
it.
locked in, basically. I mean, and if you ain't doing nothing, just pull up, bro. I mean, like you might find yourself in the booth. Like
Come on in. You already know what's up. But y'all, as always, we want to give a special thanks to our sponsors over at Lagodi, Nation of Elevation 2.0, Chopping It Up with Pops, Brink TV, Worldwide Radio, and giving out free game. We appreciate y'all. And, everybody tunes in each and every Sunday with me and Trippy, Monday with Lauren Badass and Mr. Clickster, Wednesdays with me and Kenny, and Fridays with Miles and Money T Nero and Young Gangsta AJ. We do appreciate y'all.
Shout out to Lauren, by the way. She did a fantastic job.
Yeah, shout out to Lauren for doing a fantastic job by herself on Wednesday or Monday, and looking forward to next Monday when her and Clickster can actually do the show together. Looking forward to seeing what that chemistry is going to be like moving forward.
Yes, sir.
But y'all, that's been another episode of the RapOffs League Live News, where we talk about everything. And yes, I mean everything. The RapOffs. I'm Cody CraZee. That's my guy, the one and only. That's Kenny. And man, we'll catch y'all on the flip side, man. Y'all take
Everybody
it
show
easy.
love for each
Peace.
other. I can't. It don't get no better than that.
Wasn't no beef, wasn't no arguing, wasn't no dumb shit. It was just straight love in the building, man. Hey, give ourselves a round of hand for that, man. You know what I'm saying? Round of a hand for us being 100, being grown, and doing what we supposed to do.
Good look for our city too.
Great look for our city. We brought all sides of the city together, man.
For sure.
All sides of the city.
For sure. Well,
and everybody else.
If you wanna go, then there go the door. Don't say shit to me, just gon' let me be. Now don't you sit there and start crying, just go ahead and leave. If you wanna leave, then go ahead and leave. If you wanna go, then there go the door. Don't say shit to me, just gon' let me be. Now don't you sit there and start crying, just go ahead and leave. I don't mean no harm, but I gotta leave. I don't feel the love in your energy. I can't keep on sleeping with the enemy. Can't do shit for me, just take what's there to me. In these songs I be bleeding, drop blood, sweat and tears. Watch it all appear. Then this shit for real to my soul, I be preaching. I repent my sin, you know it's love within. Took losses, now I'm winning. If you wanna leave, then go ahead and leave. If you wanna go, then there go the door. Don't say shit to me, just gon' let me be. Now don't you sit there and start crying, just go ahead and leave. If you wanna leave, then go ahead and leave. If you wanna go, then there go the door. Don't say shit to me, just gon' let me be. Now don't you sit there and start crying, just go ahead and leave. Please just leave me alone. I ain't got no time for the bullshit that you want. Always think I'm cheating, wanna go through my phone. I ain't got time for lies, look here, you know we both grown. Said if you wanna stay, then let's go on dates. Let's figure each other out, said let's conversate. I wanna get to know you deeper and penetrate your heart, your mind, your soul, and trust me, I'm never late. But if you wanna leave, then go ahead and leave. If you wanna go, then there go the door. Don't say shit to me, just gon' let me be. Now don't you sit there and start crying, just go ahead and leave. If you wanna leave, then go ahead and leave. If you wanna go, then there go the door. Don't say shit to me, just gon' let me be. Now don't you sit there and start crying, just go ahead and leave.